Hello, hello, hello. You're tuning into the episode of The Wunderkind Show. Today's second topic, Bleacher Report puts out the worst 9 receiving cores in the entire NFL, and guess who made the list? Look. Bro, I laugh. Listen, I laugh at a lot of this stuff, right? Because this is what we've kind of been saying. And Bleacher Report, look, they actually say most of the things that us Raven fans have been saying for 5 years. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to read it to you. Right? I'm going to read you some of the parts. I'm going to tell you the top 9. But I'm going to read to you what they said about the team who you think is on this. Because why do you think we're covering it? So without further ado, let me tell you, right? So the worst 9 receiving cores in the NFL as of right now. Number 9, they have the Carolina Panthers. Number 8 is the Denver Broncos. Number 7 is the Baltimore Ravens. Oh, yep, we're on there. Number 6 is the New York Giants. Number 5 is the Buffalo Bills. Number 4 is the Pittsburgh Steelers. I don't agree with that. You have, you got George Pickens on there. Bro. Like, I just can't, whatever. We're going to keep it going, though. Number 3, New England Patriots. Number 2, Los Angeles Chargers. I'm laughing at that because I don't want to hear no Justin Herbert excuses at all. Remember when Lamar had nothing? They're like, oh, he's still supposed to win. Oh! Not enough to go through the same thing Lamar did. Let's see if he goes get MVP. And number 1 is the Arizona Cardinals. Look, the only one I don't agree with on this list is the Pittsburgh Steelers. I mean, I get that they traded Deontay Johnson and stuff like that, but they do have George Pickens. I think George Pickens is a top 10 wide receiver in this league. When you have a top 10 wide receiver in this league, your receiving core should not be bottom 9. I'm just being real with you. It should not be. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going to read to you guys what they said about the Baltimore Ravens. And then we're going to break it down, all right? Because then you're going to understand exactly some of the stuff that I've been saying. And a lot of analysts, YouTubers, even former Baltimore Raven players have been saying. Check this out. It says, the Baltimore Ravens boast a star tight end, Mark Andrews. He helps atone for the offense's lackluster depth at wide receiver. We're not done. But this group is unimpressive after Zay Flowers, who exploded onto the scene as a rookie last season with 77 catches for 858 yards and 5 touchdowns. Rashad Bateman, a first-round pick in 2021, has totaled only 1,167 yards and 4 touchdowns in 3 seasons, NFL seasons.
Finish him, Daddy.
Baby people, oh, that's horrible. Nelson Aguilar mustered 381 yards last season, and 2021 fourth-rounder Tylan Wallace is a cut candidate since he's basically been nothing more than a special teamer. Unless the Ravens manage to bring back Odell Beckham Jr. on a cheaper deal, they're basically limited to drafting a receiver or taking a flyer on a free agent. Exactly what I told you that they were going to do. And a lot of you said I was wrong. And they're saying the exact same thing that I was saying. Now that we're done with that, look. We're just going to have to go to the draft. It is what it is. Taking a flyer on a free agent. What free agent's open right now? We all have to pray to the Heavenly Father himself. Hoping that one of these teams cut one of these star receivers, and maybe the Ravens will invest into that veteran presence being the X receiver on this team. That's the only way we would take a flyer. That's the only way I would want to take a flyer on any free agents in the NFL right now. That's the only way. Outside of that, just go back to the draft. You have Adonai, I think his name's Adonai Mitchell. You got Keon Coleman. You have some guys there that I actually think could be difference makers in their first year. And those two are definitely on my list. You already know Aduns isn't going to be there. Neighbors ain't going to be there. Malik Neighbors. And, you know, Marvin Harrison Jr. is not going to be there. You know, but the other guys below that 3, yeah, we might be able to grab one of them. And I think I think those guys, those last 5 right under those top 3 are better prospects and players than the current available free agents that are, you know, that we can pick up in free agency. So that's why I'm saying we might as well go to the draft. But being the 7th worst wide receiving core in the entire NFL is something to laugh at, because this is exactly what we've been saying. Lamar has yet to have an absolute dog at X that he could throw to that demands double coverage. He has yet to have that. You understand, when you have an X receiver, it dictates coverage, or it helps dictate coverage the better the receiver. So it shows the defense's hand a lot of times what they're doing or what they're trying to do based on where that player is lined up and how they're lined up against that player. These are the things I'm trying to tell you. It makes the game easier for these guys. There's a reason why when Tom Brady's greatest season was when he got Randy Moss. Like, like that's what I'm trying to tell y'all. Like, the receivers matter. And now with us being, you know, and I'm not even going to argue where we're at on that list. Because I told y'all this already. Outside of Buffalo giving up Stephon Diggs and Gabriel Davis, and outside of the Chargers absolutely saying we're buying into everything Greg Roman is and says that he wants us to be, all the other quarterbacks, you would take their wide receiving core over ours. You definitely would. You would take the Browns receiving core over ours. You would take the Bengals receiving core over ours. You would take Miami's receiving core over ours. You would take the Jets receiving core over ours. Like, it's a plethora of teams, and it keeps on going. I can keep on going, but I just don't want to go any further. All I'm saying is that with us being that low, the Ravens, let's say if God, I'm praying for this, one of these star receivers truly do become available at the cut date, June 1st, bruh, the Ravens need to do everything within their power to acquire that player. I don't want to hear, The draft would have been done, right? So whatever draft pick that you might be able to trade for them, right, is for next year's draft. That's all I'm saying. Being that we shouldn't be this low anymore. If you're truly, truly trying to build with Lamar, we shouldn't be this low anymore. And I know you guys are not going to trade up some of them draft picks to move up to grab a Malik Neighbors or Marvin Harrison or no Doom. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, be real. Be real. We need help. And putting everything on Zay is foolish. But what do you guys think? Do you think we're that low as a receiving core in the NFL? Or do you think that the Baltimore Ravens receiving core is much better than that? Miles better than that? Let me know what you think down in the comment section, please, all right? But as always, that's the episode of The Wunderkind Show. Thank you for watching. Y'all know how we get down. We have fun and we laugh. But everything we talk about rooted in what? Facts and truth. Please do remember, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and leave a comment. You know I love the comments. If you have not done so already, check out the Wunderkind Show's Patreon. Yes, 3 tiers of content goodness waiting for your consumption. Give it a look, give it a try. Let me know what you think. And if you would like to donate to this channel, help out with equipment and such stuff like that, bottom of the screen, QR code. QR codes to a CashApp. CashApp located in the description of every video that we do. And the name of it is The Wunderkind Show. Super easy. But once again, this is The Wunderkind Show. This is your host, Dr. Signing off. And as always, you know my slogan. Peace. And I am out of here. Huh? Yerp.
Finish him, Daddy.